Okay, so I, w- I went out and did my second day of Couch-to-5K, day 2. Well, duh. Week 1, day 2. And I walked an extra 10 minutes afterwards because I thought that maybe it was like an extra 5 minutes, I'm not sure. But I thought that maybe that might help me out a little bit on my soreness because I got up this morning and I was so sore. So I walked a little bit extra um, on it. Plus, that was able to. I think it helped me from coughing so much. I brought my heart rate back down to normal for walking, anyways, and felt really good. Today I started out and I decided I wasn't going to jog quite as fast as I did yesterday. So I just started off in slow jog, and I decided I was going to keep the pace every time I did it. So that's what I did. And it was so funny because I was counting in my head. I was figuring out in my head while I was running and walking, okay, how many of these sets do I have to do? And I was like, oh, I think there's 8. Because if you run for 90 seconds and walk for 90 seconds, that's 2.5 minutes. So 2 of those would be 5 minutes. So there's 4 5s and 20 minutes. So I was thinking 2 times 4 is 8. I thought there was 8 sets of them. So in my head, I'm counting these sets, right? And I get to number 5, and I'm thinking, okay, I got to make it through this one, and then I got to make it through 6 so that I can do the whole run of my whole 60-second run of my 6th set. Because I thought yesterday, my 6th and 7th set, I did like 45 minutes of one and 50 seconds of another or something like that. I didn't run the whole thing. So I thought to myself, if I could just make it through my 6th set, at least all of it, I'll have done better than I did yesterday. And so my 6th set, I'm like going. I'm like, oh God, I don't know if I can make it all the way through. But I was like, I can do this. As long as I make it through the 6th one, I'll have done better than I did yesterday. So I made it all the way through the 6th one. All of a sudden, the lady comes on and she says, are you ready for your last run or your last run? And I'm like, my last run? I only have one left? And I was like so happy. So I was like, I'm going to make it through my last one all the way through. And so I made it all the way through my last one. So I did not stop at all during any of my runs. I made it all 60 seconds through every single one. And then I walked all the way to the end of the music. And then I walked for an extra 5 minutes and then back to my house. So I'm feeling pretty good. I was definitely really tired while I was doing it, but it wasn't that bad today. Even though I'm like the Tin Man, I'm mechanical walking and everything, it wasn't that bad today. It was actually pretty good, and I'm just amazed that I could do it. My husband was gone. He went to go and get some parts to fix something, and he came back, and I had my MP3 player in my ear, and I couldn't hear anything. I was running on the side of the road where I could see the cars coming towards me. So I was running, and he stops, and he's honking, and he's like, hey, you want to ride? And I'm like, no, I'm running. I was like, really? You're asking me if I want a ride? But he's like, no, I know, I was just kidding. But so then he went back to the house, and I haven't got a chance to talk to him, but I'm excited to see if he's going to be proud of me or not. I'm sure he's proud of me, but I just want it. I want him to be all proud of me. And I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of myself. I can't believe I did it. So now I know tomorrow I don't have to do it if I don't want to. It can just be a complete lazy day. But I have this competitive side in me. It's not competing against other people. I'm competing against myself. Like today I wasn't going to do it. But I was like, no, just do it. And then when you get ready and you're just like, no, I'm going to stop. And you tell yourself, no, don't stop. It's almost like I'm competing with myself. I kind of like that about me. And is anybody else like that? And do you have like an OTC? No. OCD. There we go. Do you have like an OCD side to you where like when I exercise, I am constantly counting. I'm counting steps, I'm counting seconds, I'm counting something. And I've got to be counting something all the time. It drives me crazy, but I have to do it. I don't know what it is about it, but I'll be like, every time my foot comes down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm doing this the whole time I'm going. And I don't know. I'm just kind of curious to see if anybody else is like that, because I feel very, very OCD about it. But anyways, I don't really have a whole lot more to say. Oh, yes, I do. My main reason I wanted to blog again at least was because I want to encourage you, if you are on the fence about making green smoothies, I want to encourage you to do it. And a lot of people are like, ew, spinach in a smoothie, but seriously, you really cannot taste it. And I found the stuff at the store is probably not the best to put in it, but it makes it taste so much even better than it already did. And so I wanted to show you it. It's Del Monte, what's it called? Ready to Blend Fruit Smoothie. Yeah. And this one is pomegranate peach pear. See? And it has like, the fruit is in the bottom cup, and then there's like a sauce in the top cup. And this one is 125 calories. But it's for 2 people, and I also put in my banana and my apple and my spinach, and with it, and some water and some ice. And I put it all in there, and this. This just for some reason makes it taste really refreshing, like you got it at a place where you would buy a smoothie, you know? And so I really recommend it if you are going to start out in smoothies, if you want something to make you like them a lot at first, and maybe you can wean yourself off of it. But I do this for all of us, and I kind of split it up between like 3 people sometimes. But I just want to show you again. See, it's got the little blender thing right on it, right there. Shows you that it's a blendable thing. And the one that I really like, it's 110 calories for 1 serving, and there's 2 in each one. It's called pineapple. Yeah. It's called pineapple mango. And the sauce in the top is like a mango applesauce type of thing. It's not apple, but it's like a mango sauce instead of applesauce. And then on the bottom, it's all pineapple. And I haven't looked at like the vitamins or anything like that, but I figure I'm getting my vitamins with my banana and my apple, sometimes some strawberries and stuff like that. Definitely with the spinach. So if it makes it taste better, why not, right? And then you'd be getting all of your fruits in. So I really, really, really recommend it. Any of you people who are on the edge or on the fence of making them, I think you should go for it. It really gives you a lot of energy and regulates you, if you know what I mean. My husband had a really big problem with that, and he now doesn't. So, anyways, now I'm done. I'm sorry, I just keep rambling. I'm blah, 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 blah. I'm sorry. Anyways, I'm done. Bye. Good night, everybody.